Basically, right now I'm just kind of focusing on the recruitment part right now, and trying to get that out the way first. So I can be level headed. With this pro stuff. So yeah, that's basically what I'm doing. I'm narrowing all these coaches that's calling me, narrowing each decision down. And taking it day by day. Because it's a lot going on right now, and I got to move on the fly because I can't take any visits or nothing like that, due to the COVID-19. So yeah, that's just how that goes. But that's what makes this decision just that much important, to make. So I got to make sure I have a good relationship with the head coach, any school that I'm planning on committing to, and the style of play as well, and just going into depth on each school that I'm narrowing down and trying to choose. So that, and I'm getting ready to prepare for the draft too as well. So see, I can get some good feedback from there, and then go from there. Just kind of taking what life gives me right now.
How are you really able to kind of tell in your gut? Like, what is it that's going to be able to kind of help you figure out exactly what it is that you're going to be wanting to do next year? Because I think, there's so much you could provide a basketball team, but what
Mm-hmm.
is it that you're looking for? What is it that you're looking, whether it's playing time, whether it's chance of winning, whether it's professional development? Like, what is it that your biggest priority is right now?
Really, my biggest priority coming in and playing, obviously, early. And I'm big on winning. I feel like I can go to a team where, I have some pieces on the side where I can still, work and grind, and my relationships too. I'm real huge on relationships, and that is stuck with me, throughout my whole life. So
What are some things that you think that you could best provide to whatever team you end up on next season?
oh man, I can provide. I mean, almost everything, because I play multiple positions. I'm just a kid that loves to play basketball, man. I mean, you don't even have to pay me to play basketball. Like I literally would just go to the gym and just shoot because I just love playing it. And they're gonna get a kid where he's just gonna do everything, and play his role, and that's 1 through 5. If I'm even getting it off the glass, pushing it, making plays for my teammates. I love making plays for my teammates. Um, just playing the right way, being in the right spots. I'm a really good rebounder. Um, I'm a good passer. Just everything, And at 6'9", I feel like I'm a valuable piece, to any team, and that's just how I feel about it. And like you said, I really do just need that one opportunity, and I just need that team to trust me. I'm not gonna go to a team where they don't trust me, and I feel like I'm not gonna settle for less either. I feel like I'm a very valuable player, and I feel like if a team take a chance on me, they're not just taking a chance on just a regular player. And that's what I want people to know. Like, just having so much experience on the next level as well, and my age as well. So I just feel like he's a next level guy, regardless.
Where did your love for basketball originally come from? How did you first fall in love with the game?
I would say my sophomore year of high school, because freshman year I was kind of juggling football and basketball. But my love really came my sophomore year because I was like 6'3" my freshman year, and that summer I had grew like 5 inches to 6'8", and it was amazing because everybody was looking at me saying like, "Dang, you just growing each and every day. You just growing," and I'm like, "I'm just going to sleep and waking up." I didn't really like football because it was just hot and the contact and stuff. I just didn't like it, and I felt like basketball was way better for me because I'm in the AC. All I got to do is just work that way, and so I took a chance on it, and then I got better that summer and took off. Basically, came back my sophomore year. I was 6'8". I worked on my skills every day in the gym, going to go work out in the fundy with top level guys every day, and got my tail busted, you know what I mean, learned that way and got better, man. And that was literally one of the times where I fell in love with the game because, you know, I knew the game can take me across the world. You know, AAU teams started hitting my phone and things like that. So I'm like, okay, I can really do something with this. And that's when I fell in love.
What were some of your favorite memories just growing up playing basketball, whether it was with your high school team or an AAU tournament or whatever it may have been?
Yeah, I'll say after my sophomore year when I really blew up and, you know, had like all the schools hitting me up. That was really like one of the, you know, best times of my life because I mean, like everything was all coming at once. You know, I was getting calls from every top AAU team. I got invited to the top 100 camp. I was getting invited to camps, John Lucas camps. I mean, it was just live to just see that because, you know, as a kid, I always wanted to be that top player, and I never was the cocky one. I never was the one that just wanted the fame. I just knew that I could play with those type of guys, so I stuck to the grind. And though that my junior year was literally my best time because I saw all my hard work, you know, come into one thing, and then I just got blessed, you know, to be able to play with some guys that's in the NBA now, and just, you know, fueled me to keep going.
Who are some of those NBA guys, and what are some of the things that they've told you about what to do to get to the next level?
It's a lot, man. I have played with a lot of guys, you know, back in the day. One of the centers I have played with is Jared Allen. He plays for the Brooklyn Nets right now. I really learned a lot from him, just seeing him, you know, prosper over the years, seeing him as being one player this summer and then just growing to a whole nother player, you know, just getting better, just working, just trusting and getting better every day, just, you know, motivated me, you know, and guys like Carson Edwards, I played with him, AAU, all type of guys, man, Daniel House, Jonathan Simmons. It's been plenty of times where I went to workouts and stuff and played against high-level guys, and that's the only way I learned. That's how I learned.
And you mentioned the growth spurt earlier, and you also mentioned being able to play 1 through 5. Did you grow up being a primary ball handler? Is that something that was a big part of your game?
It wasn't. That's the thing. That wasn't a big part of my game. I was really a shooter. My freshman year, that's all I knew how to do is shoot. I wasn't good at nothing else. And the crazy thing about it, like my freshman year, me and the coach, the varsity coach, wasn't like the assistant coach wasn't really cool, and he used to think I was a hothead and things like that. And I used to think I was cold, and I was not cold at all. So he saw that, and then he humbled me, and he put me on B team. My freshman year, I was on B team, and all my other, you know, players was on varsity and JV, and I got put on B team, and he humbled me. He was like, "You're not that good," you know. And so I got humbled that day, and I played and literally was scoring like 30 points a game. And then they had to push me up back to 18, and eventually I got on JV. But yeah, that's what happened, you know, during that time. But like dribbling, I would say that started like my sophomore year, going into my junior year. I had to actually work on my handles to get them better.
And you could push the ball in transition really well. You were 10 for 15 finishing in transition as the ball handler. Tell me a little bit about how that's going to be able to help translate to your game at the next level, being able to be a 6'9" ball handler in transition, almost kind of like a Ben Simmons type in that sense.
Right, exactly. I feel like I'm a mismatch problem. And like you said, I can just get it off the glass. If I got a big in front of me or whatever, I just push it. And I love facilitating, so that's the difference. Like, I don't always have to score. You know, I can drive 2-3 defenders and make sure that, you know, they all suck into me and then just kick it out. That's just my game. And if I don't get nobody to stop me, then I score. So that's just how I play. You know what I mean? The right way. And I feel like that's going to translate a lot because, you know, that's what the league nowadays, the big guys doing. They're getting it off the glass. They pushing it. They facilitating.
And another thing that I think is absolutely amazing about you is that you were 13 for 15 on pick and pop opportunities, being able to play the pick and pop. You've talked about your shooting before. You were able to shoot over 40% from three last season, but being able to play a pick and pop at your level, I think is going to be able to make you an immediate contributor. I would love to hear about your comfort in the pick and pop and how, reading the pick and roll with the ball handler.
Right. I'm very, aware of, movements and angles like that. And I love the pick and pop, being able to set a screen, either roll or help, because they got to either help me or they gotta trap the guard. So I choose on, how the defense is playing us. And, I love rolling into the seams, and I love popping, because now I'm starting to evolve my game into shooting. And I want to show everybody I can shoot as well, because I can. And my game just not, dribbling and attacking people. I can also shoot as well. So I want to just be able to show that I'm versatile and I'm able to do anything on the court. And I feel like that's what people need at the next level, and that's what I'm going to show. And I'm going to show that I can do literally everything. That's what I do, because I'm a grinder. No matter what my age is, I always just grind it. Nobody had times where guys did not believe in me. Nobody was calling my phone. I'm still in the gym. I'm still grinding. So, that's what I'm all about. And I'm all about just getting better. And whoever get me, they're getting a special prayer, because I'm only just getting better, and that's what I'm all about. And I feel like I haven't even close reached my potential at all. I still have time to get stronger, put on weight, and things like that. So, I feel like that's just gonna happen over time.
When you look at this, where do you think you really fall in terms of what your ceiling looks like and what you can be in this league?
I truly believe that I can be an all-star. I truly believe that I can be one of the best players in the NBA. That's just my preference. That's my belief, and that's just what I'm sticking with. And if you're playing basketball and you're not trying to be the best player, then you're playing for no reason. That's no way. It's no way you can get better thinking that way. And so guys like, Kobe, Jordan, and things like they came in the league trying to be the best. And that's the only way you succeed, is trying to be the best. And that's how I'm coming in the league. And, I'm not taking nothing less. I'm not scared. I'm not nervous or none of that. I'm looking forward to the challenge.
What are some other things you like to do when you're not playing basketball?
I like chilling with my friends, calling my friends, FaceTime, catching back up with them, calling them, because with times going on now, it's a lot going on, and it's nothing to just give somebody a phone call and let them know that you're thinking about them and things like that. I like playing card games with my family, sitting down, spending time, going out with my girls, spending time with my girlfriend, just little things like that last, and building that close bond with my circle and my relationships.
What card games do you like to play with your family?
Uno first. Uno, that's one of the best games.
My family, I do the same thing. Yeah.
Yeah, it's real fun. Monopoly, all type of games, man. We really like, going to the stores and just trying out new card games, to open up our horizons, just, enjoy each other's time.
Tell me about some of your motivators in your family. Tell me the people, your reason why you do this,
Oh, definitely my mom, man. She's definitely my motivator. Just seeing her, up every day. It's not one morning I didn't see her up. You know what I mean? And just, to see her get up and wake up every single morning and, go, because she's a hairstylist, and she go get her clients, get her clients done well. And just to see her just grind each and every day for years, it just shows me, her dedication to her craft. And, the least I can do is find me a craft and dedicate myself, as well as my grandma. My grandma as well, she's big on religion. We Christians, and she's big on God. And just my relationship with her, man, is humongous, because we talk, spiritually every day, about, God and how I need to keep God first, but, before everything, because without him, none of this can happen. I would never even have my height. I wouldn't even be here on earth, without him. So just, having them two in my circle, man, is huge. And you gotta have that, foundation, to keep you going.
Any favorite artists or musicians or anything?
And, a lot of Young Thug, NBA Young Boy, Lil Wayne, Pop Smoke, Future. Got a lot of good artists out there, man. A lot of new music too, dropping and things like that. And I'm big on music as well. Like, I like listening to good music that pumps me up to get me ready to work out or get me ready for a game or anything like that. So I'm real big on that.
Any TV shows or anything that you've been watching during quarantine? TV shows, movies, anything like that?
But, I'm not really too big on TV shows. I used to watch Power when it was out, but really just, I go on YouTube and just type up some Kobe highlights. And that's just what I watch and study my game against, them, LeBron and KD, PG, just seeing everybody, different styles of play, and everybody unique in their own way. But just, sitting there watching film, I'm really huge on that. I'll do that, before anything.
Who are some of the players that you've watched that might remind you of what yourself can be, or of either you now or what you can be?
I would say Kevin Durant, LeBron, Siakam, Pascal Siakam. Just a little bit of everybody. I feel like I can take different pieces from everybody. Kobe Bryant, I just like how he approached the game and how he played. They can be down 15, 20 points. He's still, making shots. Just locked in, and just taking pieces from every game. Michael Jordan, how fierce he was. And, just everybody.
Where does your confidence, do you think, rank amongst players in your class? Because I think amongst people that I've talked to, you've got, a lot of confidence in yourself, and I think that's going to go a long way. Confidence and work ethic.
Right. No, my confidence in myself is huge because that's one thing you got to have. And I feel like I'm the best player in my class, easy. And I feel like I'm the best player in the world. That's just how I go about things. And I got to feel that way because that's the only way I feel like I'm gonna get better.
You shot 82% near the rim, 45% from three. Those are both so insane. But if there's one thing that I would say, it's probably you gotta foul less, right? What do you think you could do to foul less often?
Just be smarter, be more smarter, because I'm very aggressive. I find myself being too aggressive. Like, you can be aggressive but smart at the same time. So that's just learning the game more and getting more mature over time. Just learning when to be aggressive and learning when not to be. You know what I mean? So that's just learning the game over time. But I feel like I have a smart enough mind to be better at that. And that's just me just being aggressive. Like I said, I feel like the more aggressive I am, the more I get active, during the game.
What do you think makes you so unique as that 3-level scorer? Be able to score from all 3 levels.
That I'm 6'9", and so it's really, it creates mismatch problems because, I can play damn near every position, and so it's really just learning how to, be able to do everything on the court. And so that's what I feel like what makes me so special is because, I create a lot of mismatch problems because I consider myself as a 3. Literally, I feel like I'm a small forward and I'm a guard. So if I have a 4 or 5 on me, I just feel like it's a mismatch problem because I'm gonna just go by them. You're gonna have to help, or I'm gonna score. Or if you help, I'm gonna pass it. So that's just how I do. I'm thinking about making the right play every single time. Point forward, definitely.
Point forward,
definitely, no question. I feel like once I get back in the gym, when the world opens up, just work on my handles, and work on my jumper, because I feel like one of my main, skills is attacking and getting to the cup. That's really one of the things I love doing, just getting by somebody. Making a move, getting by somebody, and getting to the rack. But that's just opening up my game and being able to do everything is all what I always go back to.
I think Siakam is a pretty good comparison for you. I really do.
I watch his game a lot, and I like him. I like him because he picks his spots. He's smart too, and he don't really he takes what the defense gives him.
I mean, my favorite player is the guy, the big man who can go coast to coast. And I think, Draymond, I think you got Draymond in you as well.
Right.
I think that, there's a lot of Draymond in you too, especially in your confidence and your defense.
I meant to mention him too as well. I'm sorry.
No, I was just going to say that I think, Draymond, Siakam, those are guys that can, take the ball, get a rebound and just go the entire length of the court. Exactly. And I think that you're going to be in that lineage as well. Thad Young, I think, is one of those guys too.
Yeah, just able to do a lot, and just a walking triple-double, give rebounds, pass it, play defense, just do everything, man. I feel like, any team can have a player like that because he's bound to fill up the stat sheet any night.
What about like bench celebrations and stuff? Being there for your teammates at the end of the bench. Cheering them on. Yeah,
I'm all about it. I'm a team player, man, and I love basketball overall as a sport. And so if I'm on a team, I'm the best teammate. Easily.
Awesome. Cool. Anything people don't necessarily know about you or that they'd be surprised to learn or excited to learn?
Everybody say I'm funny. Everybody say I'm real funny. I'm a real, down to earth guy. I don't like confrontation. I don't like arguing. I don't like a lot of, stipulations here and there. I'm really down to earth, and I kind of keep my relationships, balanced. And if you ain't genuine, I don't want no relationship with you, And I'm really big on relationships, and I really feel like that's important because you can choose on how you react with a person, and and have your relationship with them. So I'm really big on being genuine, and that's how I pick my relationship.
What are some goals you have for yourself off the court?
Off the court, I want to graduate. Definitely, I want to graduate, get my college diploma, my degree, and basically that, and be able to make money without basketball, because at the end of the day, the ball will stop bouncing, and so I want to be able to have businesses, outside of basketball.
I know you used 1 year of eligibility, but how close to your degree are you?
I'm a sophomore this year. I'm gonna be a junior next year, so I got I'd say a year and a half, close to 2 years to get my degree. So
remind me why you are older than players in this class. Like I'm a little confused on that.
Yeah, I'm still confused on that. It happened to me, but just misguidance, man. Me as a kid, just trusting other guys and getting pointed to different situations in different areas, that I didn't even have no clue of what I was doing. And so just misguidance, from a lot of stuff. And I was working online with school because I got out of public school due to some coaches telling me, hey, this might be the, best situation for you. And I listened, and I did that and went online and was doing some online schooling and listening to somebody. And the whole time I'm doing online school, the school wasn't even NCAA certified. So I'm just doing all the courses, and it wasn't even certified by the NCAA. So once I figured that out, we was heartbroken, me and my mom. And so we had to kind of rush real quick to find another online school that's NCAA certified. And we found one, and we went from there. And so I kind of just grinded every day on the laptop, just doing my schoolwork. Like you wouldn't even believe like what I had to do to get my high school diploma. But me, like I didn't see my mama grind, so I'm a grind, and we just built that, together. And so I got my high school diploma that way, just grinding online, just doing all my schoolwork. And eventually, I finished, but it was a rule, the 7-semester time period, and I passed that rule because everybody graduated in August and I graduated in October. Because when I finished my online school, I finished before August, But it took the online school to get all my grades, get my transcript right, and everything to get completed. It took all the way to October. So it was just like an unfortunate situation and misguidance, but I stuck with it. And then once I was done, I tried to get to schools at the last minute and it didn't work out. So I kind of just waited, man. I just played that waiting game and like never gave up and just was like, I'm just going to wait for that perfect situation, and my clock was only going to start as soon as I start college courses. So, I mean, I didn't really care about my age. I just kind of just waited, you know what I mean, and waited for the perfect situation, and Evansville came up.
And tell me about going from all of that to your second game as a college basketball player, beating Kentucky.
Oh, man, it was amazing, man. It was like a dream come true because, when I was at home, I didn't see, people playing college basketball on the couch, literally just doing just sitting there and just seeing everybody getting drafted and things like that. It was just amazing, man, and it was a hell of an experience. And I will always, remember that experience, as a team and college basketball, period, man. It was just beautiful, man. My people was there, my mom was there. Man, it was unbelievable, man.
And where are you at right now with your recovery? Because I know you had to miss a bunch of time this year with your back injury, but I think before that you're one of the best players in the country. So where are you feeling right now when it comes to just your back and everything like that?
Oh, I'm feeling great. I feel like I'm 95, close to 100%. It just gave it time to heal. All this time just resting, be able to go on jogs, taking hot baths and things like that, and seeing my back specialist. I actually have a back specialist as well that's helping me out. So right now I feel good, man. I feel like I'm close to being all the way healed. And once I see her a couple of times, I feel like it's gonna be done, and I'll be ready to get back to work.
Excellent. Awesome, man. That all sounds perfect. Oh, yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to seeing what's next for you, man. I think you've got exciting times for either way.
Right. Appreciate that, man. Man, it's grinding.